Jeez. What's up, guys? Dark Ascension tuning in, and I wanted to try something different with Wraith's Shadow Dance add-on and his Serpent add-on. So, Shadow Dance Blood tremendously reduces the time required to vault windows, break pallets, damage generators while cloaked. And then the Serpent Soot, the Wraith will uncloak completely when breaking pallets or damaging generators while cloaked. I want to see how well these two add-ons combo together because I haven't had the chance to try them out. As well, we're going to be running my standard and most favorite Wraith build, Shadowborn. My field of view is considerably wider than normal. Agitation, while I'm transporting bodies to the hook, I'm 18% faster. My terror radius is also increased by 12 meters. Hex Ruin, it should go without saying why we run Hex Ruin. I mean, I'm going to be getting rid of Hex Ruin in a lot of my builds, but we'll talk about that later, at a later point. But right now, yeah, Hex Ruin. And save the best for last. Each time I hit my obsession, I get a 5% stackable. Every time I hit someone that's not my obsession, let me correct myself. Every time I hit someone that is not my obsession, I get a token. Each token grants a stackable 5% decrease in attack cooldown up to 8 tokens. Every time I hit my obsession, I lose 2 tokens. Once my obsession is sacrificed or killed, I can no longer gain tokens. So, with that, let's jump into this. Alright, Rotten Fields, Co-Win Farm. Cool. And my totem is right there in front of me. Alright, like I said, I'm doing this mainly to test out the two add-ons that I put together, which is Soot and Shadow Dance. Oh, it had to be a Sprinto burst though. Knew that was gonna happen. They're breaking my hooks, and I don't like that. She doubled back. And they're still breaking my hooks. I'll go after Kate. I really don't want to leave too far away from the hooks because I don't like this map. This map is a really bad map for a lot of killers. Like, I have no visibility whatsoever. I can't see much. So I really just want to stay within the boundaries of the hooks. Alright, looks like I got 3 generators around here. 4. So yeah, I could just go in the big circle. Well, you're dead, because I think I hooked you. I'm not really getting a chance to use my add-ons that often. I really want to use these add-ons. Oh, she's good at double backing. I'll keep that in mind. Not that hard. Ooh, that was nice. That was actually smart. This is a smart one. There we go. Alright, well, let's kill you. Whoa. What? Why can't I kill you? The fuck? Why isn't it giving me... Thank you. Jeez. Save that generator for later to kick. They're not doing anything on that one. They are doing something on this one. They're trying to keep me from having a 3-gen strat. Why are you camping pallets? Well, of course they're going to send me a message. We'll get some messages later. I'm so trash, I need to learn how to play with the board. And I'm sorry ass. That's cool. That's cool. I could just go around kicking generators now. Ooh, that balanced landing. Juicy. She's gonna get it. She knows where it is. And she's running straight to it. We're gonna give her a hatch if I can find it. Alright, there we go. We gave her hatch. I wanted to be nice. So yeah, so what I wanted to talk to you guys about was Dead by Daylight, where it's going for me, where I would like it to go, what I want to do with it, and my thoughts on it. So let's first start off with the fact that recently games haven't been feeling as rewarding. You know, like when I used to play Dead by Daylight back like a few months ago to even last year, it was extremely rewarding because I played against really good survivors, whether they were toxic or not, that did a really good job. They had like mind games, they knew how to play the game, like they provided challenges. Alright? And when the game became free for plus, you started seeing a high increase rate in how many people were playing Survivor, as well as the people that played Killer. You started to see more and more people playing Dead by Daylight in general. And a lot of people were, and thanks to Dead by Daylight's many changes, especially regarding the rank system, a lot of people started sending the ranks higher and faster. And nowadays I'm getting survivors who are rank 1, rank 2, rank 3, rank 4, and they play as if they're rank 11 or rank 12 or rank 15. Like they play as if they don't understand the game. I don't know if that's just because of the server and how I'm getting paired up with survivors, but it's getting boring. Another thing that I want to add is that Dead by Daylight isn't interactive as much anymore. You know, I don't know if I'm okay giving my thoughts on this exactly. I'm gonna do it anyway, and it doesn't feel interactive. Like, you see, as a killer, you smack survivors around, you put them on hooks, and you don't get rewarded. You don't get rewarded whatsoever. You get punished for hitting survivors by losing time. You get punished by putting them on the hook for losing time, only to then go right back and look for another survivor and do it all over again. There's nothing rewarding, in my opinion. I don't feel like I'm being rewarded for playing killer that often, especially weaker killers. Weaker killers, or killers that struggle, which is more than 75% of the killers in Dead by Daylight, are killers that don't get rewarded. Wraith doesn't get rewarded. Trapper doesn't get rewarded. And Trapper, in my opinion, is probably one of the most balanced killers in Dead by Daylight, considering the fact that he just traps loops. But no, even a balanced killer such as Trapper does not feel rewarding. It's like when you pick up a hard to play character in Dead by Daylight, like let's say Nurse, let's say Huntress, who else can I think of? Spirit, Legion. We're gonna kick Legion to the side. Let's just stick with Nurse, Spirit, and Huntress. When you pick up these killers, you feel rewarded at first because you feel like you're being punished at first. And then once you start to see how good these killers are and how good you can use their abilities and outmaneuver survivors, you start to see that you're being rewarded. And it feels rewarding. That feeling doesn't come with other characters. You know what I'm saying? And Survivor isn't rewarding at all. Survivor's main objective is walk over to a generator, hold a button, tap it every now and again, and when you see the killer, the button that you was tapping, yeah, hold that button, and then start running around like an idiot until the killer leaves you alone. Like Dead by Daylight has the least has the least interactive gameplay right now for me. And it's making me consider a lot of things. One of the things that it's making me consider is it's making me consider not playing Dead by Daylight as often, if at all. And I really don't want to do that. Dead by Daylight is one of my favorite games. I love this game to death. All the people that originally got me into the game, which is the sad thing, the people that got me into the game, who ride or died for the game, are the same exact people who do not play the game anymore. At all. Just completely dropped it. It's sad, it's frustrating, so, but it is how it is. And now it's like, nowadays I don't play with many people that often, if at all. I still play with a few friends every now and again, but I don't have many people to play Survivor friends with, so that's probably why I don't play Survivor as often. And I don't like playing with randoms. But all of that aside the point, that's all personal problems. Sticking to the topic at hand, Dead by Daylight rewarding gameplay. There's very little rewarding gameplay. There's very little rewards. You know, you get, like, if you want to get more blood points, you would generally play killer. Unfortunately, the problem with this is, in order for you to get more blood points when you're playing as killer, you have to get kills, and you also have to interact with gens, interact with pallets, and interrupt survivor actions. Unfortunately, that's near impossible to do. There's been games where I would get 4Ks, 3Ks, 4 kills and 3 kills, where I get very little blood points. I get like 15,000 points, and the rest of the survivors in the session get like 25,000, 22,000, 27,000, 28,000. This is without offerings, and they're getting all of these points for only doing what, 1 gen and dying half the time, and doing like 2 or 3 gens maybe, and it's a problem. And this is why Trapper isn't rewarding, by the way. Just like how that Meg stepped over my trap. She like she should have got caught in it. There's nothing rewarding about playing Trapper in this regard. This is why Trapper, even though he's a balanced killer, he needs some hugely adjusted quality of life changes. But moving on, where do I want Dead by Daylight to go right now? I would like for Dead by Daylight to become more entertaining, more interactive, if possible. And I just don't have that at the moment, unfortunately. Now, what will Dead by Daylight do for me right now to make gameplay more interesting? This is an idea that I came up with, and it's, I guess, building. That's really the only real thing that you can do to make Dead by Daylight more fun. There's a wide variety of perks in the game, and there's just a wide variety of perks in the game, and a lot of different combinations of perks that you can use. So for interactive gameplay, or for really more entertaining gameplay, really, I guess I could start doing builds for you guys. I noticed that I do play a lot of different killers with the same builds, so it can get boring seeing the same builds and the same playstyles over and over again. So if you recommend any build, this is any subscriber, any person who watches my Dead by Daylight gameplays, I don't care who you are, honestly, but recommend a build and I will find the perks. You recommend the killer, recommend the build, I find the perks, and hopefully I have the killer, which I have most of the killers except for like one now, and then I'll do that build. If you ask for anything Leatherface based, let me know ahead of time, because he's still level 1. Like, I never planned on leveling him up. He's just a character that I play for fun, that I don't really care about, really. Oh, she gave up. That sucks. That means that this game is about to get 10 times easier. If they're giving up this early, this means that Dwight done found the hatch. So yeah, I'm gonna be doing different perk builds now. I don't care if it's a camping build, tunneling build, a build that solely focuses on stopping progress on generators, or a build that solely focuses on interrupting survivors. It can be whatever build that you guys want it to be. Just let me know in the comment section below, and from now on in a lot of my videos, just let me know in the comment sections below these build videos what you would like to see in a build, or what you would recommend or suggest, and I will try to build that and either stream it or make a video out of it where I do like 2 or 3 games, depending on how good or bad the games are. And maybe that will add some excitement to my Dead by Daylight gameplays, because right now I don't feel like I'm getting much out of anything. I know a lot of people could say, well, you're getting blood points and you're getting all this stuff. Well, what at the end of the day, you know, if you're a person like me and you don't care about blood points and you've already racked up 1,000,000 blood points, you can't go past 1,000,000 blood points in this game. So what else is there to do? You see what I'm saying? Like, generally the entire objective is to play for blood points, spend them all, rack them up, spend them all. But you got some people like me who just don't care about that because they're comfortable with what they have. So that is another problem. So yeah, just give me some suggestions, guys, because I really don't want to give up on this game. It is really fun. And that's really all I got to say on the matter. I appreciate you guys for watching. I am sorry for the long video, and with that, I'm gonna head out.